Just let me know when to go, okay? Hi, I'm Tom Russell. I'm with Home News Now, and I have the pleasure of being here today at the E.J. Victor showroom in downtown High Point with President and CEO of E.J. Victor, Richard Oliver. Richard, it's great to see you again.
Absolutely, it's good to see you again as well.
Thank you, sir, and I really appreciate the opportunity. Now, you've been in the role that you're in now for about
A year.
a year now.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about how that's gone. I know you've been involved in a lot of systems and processes with the ERP. How has that process gone?
Not without its struggles with any ERP system. I've implemented 7, I believe, in my career, ERP systems, from SAP to Oracle to the one that we implemented is NetSuite. And I've had implementations that have gone well over a year. I've had implementations that have gone for 5 to 6 months, and then once you go live, you normally have a stabilization period, and that can go anywhere from, the best one I ever had was 2 months. The worst one I ever had was about 9 months to a year. This one took about 4 months, and we were fortunate. We had communicated it to our customers and to our stakeholders in the industry. They knew what we were doing, and they've been extremely patient and supportive of us throughout the process. But that's been what we've been working on really for about the last 6 months. When I originally took the role, I really started focusing primarily on our infrastructure, our processes, and our systems to make sure that we were structured in a way that it would make us easy to scale growth. And then recently, I'd say probably late first quarter, early second quarter, when we were coming to the end of the stabilization of our ERP system, I've actually shifted my energy, my focus, and my resource to the front of the business on the sales and marketing activities, etc. There's no reason to really go out there and do a lot in that area until you've got the infrastructure to be able to receive growth. And now that we have that, we've been working very diligently on revitalizing our marketing, looking at all the touch points with customers, with our sales reps, with our designers, and we're looking forward to having those grow with us mutually into the future.
Yes, so the setting up of this ERP has kind of positioned you to really be in a good place from an operations standpoint, from a visibility standpoint, from a communication standpoint.
Yes.
Internally.
Yes.
To position yourself for growth.
Right.
And we're not just talking low single-digit growth or even low double-digit growth necessarily.
That's correct. I come from a background where we've had aggressive growth. And that's one of the reasons I accepted the opportunity here at E.J. Victor. It's because as I evaluated the industry and the market and our company, I felt like there was an opportunity for strong growth. There's a lot of untapped opportunity that was limited by our infrastructure, by our processes and systems. And now that we have those in place, I've begun going out and meeting with our customers, meeting with our reps, meeting with our designers, and talking about these opportunities and starting to put the things in place that would be necessary to manifest that.
Yes, sir. And there's a marketing opportunity here, obviously.
Yes.
To tell the story about this. The phrase came up during our visit to Morganton.
Yeah.
Several weeks back. Uncut or unpolished gem.
Oh yes. Yes.
So tell us about. It seems like there may not be some folks in the industry that know that as much as they should about E.J. Victor.
That's correct. That's one of the things that gets me extremely passionate, is because as I came into this industry, which is a new industry for me,
yes,
I was extremely blown away by hearing conversations from the founders, John Jokinen and Edward Pfeiffer, just telling me about the different history of the brands, the different collections, and we've not done a very good job at telling the stories around each collection. Or with our designers, have such a strong story to tell. It's not just about the furniture, it's about the inspiration behind it, what drove them to the designs that they have, what stories brought them and their collections forth, and it's an incredible story hearing each one of those stories. It's not just one. And then hearing about we're manufactured almost entirely in the USA. We have a handful of frames that we do bring in that are specialty frames that we actually import, but over 90% of what we do is in the US, both on the case goods side and the upholstery side. And that's another thing that has my heart, being made right here in North Carolina, small community, craftsmen, people, a lot of which have been doing what they do for the last 20 plus years with an eye to quality, an eye to detail, and being a part of that group of people and their value system. It truly is, you hear it's overused, but it truly is like a family environment, and I enjoy being a part of that environment. I feel very blessed to be there.
Excellent. That's great to hear. And who do you think the audience or the customer base is now that you've got a firm, solid customer base currently? Who is the next generation, or what is the next opportunity or the next customer base that you see yourselves targeting with this story about E.J. Victor?
I think it's primarily both folks in the luxury furnishings market for retail. Designers, we're already in those markets, but I think I don't think we've done a very good job of telling our story even to that particular portion of our industry. We are also in the hospitality channel, and we've begun communicating to that channel who we are, what we do, and what our capabilities are. And I think there are opportunities in both of those that we just haven't tapped into because we really haven't told the story. We haven't told them anything really beyond, hey, a lot of people in our industry know premium quality, premium designers. They know that, but the story behind those designers, their inspiration, things of that nature, we've just not shared that effectively, and that's what we're looking forward to doing in the coming year and years.
Yes, we're looking long term.
Yes, sir.
Here. And are we also talking about maybe a younger designer clientele, or younger consumers even?
Yes, in my recent travel, that's one of the things that was emphasized by some of the folks that own showrooms that I visited, some of the designers, is some of the younger folks, and them even looking for new designs, something that still had some of the same characteristics of quality, of some of the traditional framework, but with some evolution to it, something that was both between the fabrics and some of the curvature and things like that, looking for something that was a little bit more, I think the term I heard was neo-traditional. And that seems to was a buzzword that I heard throughout my travels of what seems to be asked for by the new consumers coming into our market.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like a lot of opportunity at E.J. Victor.
Yes.
A lot of great stories for us to help to tell as well. And we look forward to that. Again, Tom Russell with Home News Now. Thank you, Richard Oliver, President and CEO of E.J. Victor. Thanks again.
It's my pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Did we